Hello. This is Carrie with CoachCarrieSpeaks.com, and I'm back once again. I have been challenged to go live this week, and the challenge was made Monday night, so I went live yesterday, and I'm going live again today. So, I like a challenge. You like a challenge? I like a challenge, because it gives me something to shoot for. So today I want to talk about the 5 skills that you will need to create marketing success. There's going to be 5 skills that you need. Okay, online marketing success. And you could probably take these offline too, but this week I'm going to focus on creating your online business. So before I start, I just want to say I'm so happy that it is now spring. Spring has come upon us. I'm so happy because that means it's light early. I'm so happy. And it's light at night. Oh my gosh. I live in the Pacific Northwest, and so it's gloomy all the time. And so when it turns spring and we see flowers, everybody just gets all happy because we still don't see sun until about August, September, October. But it's light outside, so that makes us really happy around here. So I want to start, and I'm going to talk about 5 skills that you need to create your online successful marketing. So I'm reading my 5 skills, so I won't, I'm going to refer to them so I won't forget anything. And I see Debbie on. Hello, Debbie. Okay, so number 1, the first skill you need. Number 1 is to grow your audience. I had someone contact me last week, and she said that she's feeling discouraged. She needs more confidence. She's not getting, the looks that she wants or anything. And so I said, well, how many friends do you have in your friend list? And she says, I have a lot. I have like 450 people. And I said, that might be your problem. You need at least over 1,000, but preferably 2,500 friends. And she's like, what? So you have to build your audience. And how do you do that? Well, you can start joining groups and, interacting with people. You have to interact so that people will say, hey, she seems pretty cool. Let me friend her, or I'll accept her friend request. So you have to interact. You don't just start adding people to your friends list just to build an audience, because that audience you're adding might not even want what you have, right? So you have to do some type of search. And I noticed, I'm getting this from a lot of women, that there's creepers. There's creepers online, guy creepers. I always say, hey, always look at their personal profile. When you get a friend request from a guy, look at their personal profile. If the only pictures they have is of them here, I always say, oh, he in jail, he in prison. Don't friend request him. So always do some background check, okay, before friend requesting him. So build your audience. Communicate with people. You go to Facebook. Let's say you have a couple groups that you belong to. Start reading what people are putting, and if you like the comment, say, hey, that's a great comment. I so agree with you. And then start going back and forth with the person. Check out that person's profile. If you think that's a fit for your audience, say, hey, I'm going to friend request you. I think we have a lot in common. And that's how you build your friend list. But if you're really starting off and you really want to get a head start, you can go to your personal friends list that you have and go through that and find who has a lot of friends that, and I did that when I first started. I went to someone I knew who was really out in the community, she would sing here and here and here. So she had a lot of friends. And I went to her friends list and started friending these people because I know them. I know them from the community. And so I just friend requested them because I knew them. And that started that trend. And then I went to groups and things like that. Now, so let's build our audience. The key, if you're building a business, the key is to get your audience's email so you can start sending them, things you want them to get involved in. And that's going to be a whole nother topic I'm going to talk about on how to do that. But you can get people to your business page, and I'm gonna talk about that later on the next one, because that's really different, having your business page. But so that's how you grow your audience, and I'm looking at my notes so I won't miss it. But you know what? If you're using Facebook as your platform, you can go to other platforms and invite people to your Facebook, like Instagram, Twitter, and stuff like that. Okay, number 2, creating engaging content. Okay, so you're friending people to your page, right? You want them to come to your page. You want them to stop and look. You want them to say, hey, stop and read my content. You have to create engaging content. Like, stuff that you know that your audience, hey, Mary, that your audience will engage in, right? So you go, hey, I don't have any content to share. I don't know what to share. To start off, you can get content from anywhere, put it on your page as, just say, hey, this is something I learned, right? Maybe you saw YouTube, or maybe you saw a video of a leader in your niche, right? And they were talking about this. You can turn around and you can put that on your page, whether it be a Facebook Live, whether it just be, a post. Say, hey, I saw this. I thought it was so awesome. And just start talking about what you heard, what you saw, what you read. That can get you started right there. And you want people to engage with that, okay? That's the number 2. So go out and get other content. Don't recreate it. There's a whole bunch of other content out there that you can put on your page. And you don't have to say, well, this is what I came up with. You could just say, I read it from another source, and that's fine. You're sharing information, right? So if maybe you attended a webinar or something and you wrote down some points that you thought was interesting, put that on your profile. Share it with everybody, okay? And so people will, when they start seeing your name come up in their feed, they're going to stop, read it, because they know that it's going to be very interesting and engaging, okay? So, like I'm reading my points, make sure I don't. So this is what people suggest you do. Let's say you post twice to your page, okay? So the first post could be something about you personally, like, hey, went out for a great walk, or hey, met some friends, and we had dinner, it was so fun, laughed, something personal, because people want to know you personally, who you are, and that draws people to you. Okay, so share something personal, not your social security number, not that personal, but something about yourself. You're a mom, your sister, your auntie, whatever, and just share that once a day. And then in the evening, share that content that you want people to learn from, and engaging content. I was at this webinar and I heard that if you do this and this and this, you'll get this result. Something like that your audience will learn from. Okay, so if you do that twice a day, you'll start building your audience because you're engaging with them. Okay, so number 1, we talked about grow your audience. Number 2, we talked about your content, putting engaging content out there, right? And number 3, we're going to talk about communication. Hey, Tiffany, Andre, Shelly, hey, and some other people. Hey, thanks for joining me. So number 3, we're talking about 5 key skills to create a successful online network marketing. Okay, so number 3, communication. Okay, these you have to, when you create your audience, you have to communicate with your audience. A best way to do that is Facebook Lives. You know, comment on their comments, right? Communication. You know, we are on network marketing. I mean, we are on social media, right? So as we are social in this media platform, that's how we build our network marketing. We communicate with people because know this, people want to do business with people that they know, like, and trust. Okay, know, like, and trust. Does your audience know you? If someone says, you know, I was talking to a business partner and they said, hey, Carrie, I was just talking to Sherry. She said that, you know, she really appreciated you helping her. And, you know, you really help a lot of people. And that's what I want people to know about me, right? And as I help other people, then they will trust me and then eventually like me. So that's what you have to do with your audience. Communicate with them to build that know, trust, and like factor, and then people will want to do business with you. So communication is big. And I want to talk one more thing about communication. You know, people say, oh, you can't meet people on social media. I have met a lot of people on social media. And one day I had time on my hands and I start scrolling through, you know, the list of people, and I go, wait a minute. This person says, Tiffany gave me some hearts because we met through social media, through a Facebook group, and we talk on a regular basis. I haven't seen her yet. I haven't met her yet, but I feel like I know her. So you do meet people and friends on social media. So I was scrolling through my Facebook and I saw this person's name, and I go, wait a minute. She lives in a town that my aunt lives in, which is about 45 minutes away from me, which is a small town and nothing's in there. And I'm like, whoa, what is she doing there? So I messaged her and sent her a message, and I said, hey, I see you live in this town. And she's like, yeah, I just moved here 2 years ago because I got married, but I'm from Australia. And I go, my gosh. I said, I just left that town. I said, I'm so sorry you're there because it's nothing to do. And she's like, I know, it's such a small city. So I said, hey, she goes, we have to get together. And I go, next time I go visit my aunt, let's make a point to meet. And so we're going to meet. And that's through a social media platform. So you can build friends. And that's what you want to do. You know, not everybody's going to be personal like that. But you want to build that know, like, trust factor so that people will start doing business with you. Okay. So, and there's other ways to communicate with people through your posts that you put on your Facebook page. You know, you're engaging content. You're communicating with people, right? You are talking to people, your Facebook post. I don't know, do you do a blog? That's communicating with people. So, hey, Kim. So, yeah, that's how you communicate with people. Can I share one more story, please? I met someone through a group I was in, just a training group. It was like a 4-week training group. And we, you know, and the group was small. It had maybe 20 people in there. And I saw this one person that said, we have a mutual friend. So I go in there and I look and I said, okay, if she knows her, she must be local. So I went to her page. She lives right up the street from me. Nina, she lives right up the street from me. And I'm like, are you friends with so-and-so? And she goes, yeah, I'm her neighbor. And I'm like, oh my gosh, are you kidding me? So we made an appointment and we met and we talked. So this is awesome, you guys. Once you start engaging with your audience, I'm telling you, you will start meeting people and finding people in common and making friends. So number 4, conversion. You want to convert your audience into what you're providing. But you can't just get online and start going, hey, I got this product. I want you to sign up, do this. And then on your Facebook page, you're posting your product. We call that spamming. And it turns people off. So you have to build your audience and you have to engage with them. And then you tell them about your product. And then you offer the sale to them. Okay? But that's after you've done the legwork, right? It's after you've done the legwork. So a lot of people, they get online and they just, spam really. And that's not good, because if I know you're a spammer and I see your name come up in my feed, I'm scrolling right through it. But if I know you provide content and it's good information, I'm going to stop and read what you got. Let's say you're in travel and you just posted, hey, this sale is going on. Alaska Airlines, they're giving away 1 free ticket for every ticket purchased. That ain't happening, because I would be at alaskaairline.com right now if that's the truth. But, something like that. Or, I found a great place to visit for children and family. Stuff like that. If you post something like that all the time, I'm going to stop and read what you have. Because one day that might be something I could take advantage of. So don't spam, post content, and then after a while you can convert your audience into what you have. That's number 4. And the 5th skill you have to have, it's called tenacity. Okay? This is the ability to remain consistent, and it's so hard, you guys. Remain consistent and persistence. You have to have a why. Why are you doing this? Okay? Why are you doing this? Are you doing this to build an audience, to build your business because you want a new car? That's not a good why, because after a while you be going, I'm tired and I could take the bus. It has to be a bigger why. Why? I want to leave a legacy for my children, right? Why? I want to have a comfortable retirement. Let me start building it, since I didn't build it when my kids were here because I was funneling all the money there. Okay, why? I want to, you have to know your why, and it has to be so embedded in you that you are going to stay tenacious and persistent and consistent. Because I'm telling you, building a business online, you can't do it in one day. It takes time. It takes time. But once you have invested that time and you start seeing the fruit, it just like snowballs, right? It just snowballs. And you're like, oh my gosh, the time paid off. I'm talking, and Tiffany knows what I'm talking about, because we have been doing this together for a while. We keep each other accountable. And so if you're having, a problem with your tenacity, your consistency, find a accountability partner that can you can check in with, you can talk with. Maybe you guys do something together and move forward like that. Yes, it takes time. So stick with it, okay? And these 5 skills will, as you grow your audience, you will be able to convert your audience. Now, the reason I can do what I can do now is because of an educational, social media educational platform that I belong to. And they have been walking me step by step on how to build a business. And this I'm so indebted to my business partner for showing me this platform, because it has helped me to get where I am. And they lay the groundwork, and they tell you exactly what you need to do to accomplish. And they have produced multi 7-figure earners out of this platform. And if you want to know about this platform, you want to take a look at it, you want to see what do they have to offer, they do have a 10-day trial. And so if you want that, just comment, yeah, give me the information, and I'll send you over that 10-day trial. Tiffany's part of it too. She says it is the Harvard of attraction marketing, and it is this platform. Tiffany's part of it too, and we have learned so much. Mary says, don't give up. Tiffany, accountability partners are everything. Tiffany, yes, they are. I mean, she just messaged me yesterday and is like, okay, this is what I'm going to do. This is what I'm going to do. And if you tell me this is what you're going to do, I'm following up. I'm going to see if you did it. So I'm going to go, after I finish this, I'm going to go into Tiffany's Facebook to find the live that she did today, because she is staying consistent and she is with tenacity. And I want you guys to be that way too. Don't ever give up. Don't give up. Don't give up. If you give up, you're like going back to ground zero. And what do I mean don't give up? Don't stop trying to pursue your business. Don't do that, because that just puts you back at the beginning, and you don't want to do that. Even if it's just hanging on by a thread, find somebody that can help you. Okay? Find a group you can get involved in that you guys are like-minded, okay? And okay, Tiffany, at 2:00 Central Time, I'm gonna be on waiting for your live, okay? I can't wait to see it. So I hope these 5 skills have helped you. Like I said, if you want to take a look at the educational platform that Tiffany and I use, feel free to leave me a message, and I'll give you the link to go check it out. And I'm going to post these 5 skills to create your successful network marketing business on my Facebook page right after I finish this, so that you can have access to that. And I will see you tomorrow, because I got to do a live every day this week, because I was challenged to do that, and I like a challenge. So thank you, and I will see you on the next video.